Hello students, welcome to Magesh classes. In this video we are going to discuss about the amines, a definition what are amines and how they are classified, how they are named and some of the practice questions. In the previous video we have uploaded organic nitrogen compounds, the classification of nitro compounds and the isomerism of nitro compounds. Let us move into the amines part. First of all, what are amines? How they are defined? Amines are derivatives of ammonia. Amines are obtained by displacing the hydrogen atoms from ammonia by adding one alkyl group by means of RCl, alkyl chloride. What happens? The hydrogen atoms are continuously replaced by the alkyl group. You get RNH2. Again, the hydrogen atom is replaced by one more alkyl group. You get R2NH. And continuously R3N. Here one RCl is added and minus HCl R3N. Again the RCl is added. What you get? You get ammonium type compound, that is R4N plus Cl minus. Simply say amines are derivatives of ammonia. They are obtained by replacing hydrogen atoms by alkyl groups. Okay. So what are amines? RNH2, it may be this type, R2NH this type, R3N this type, and R4N plus Cl minus or X minus. So there are four types of amines. The only first three are very important. Okay. Now we are going to classify the amines. Amines are mainly classified into two categories. One is aliphatic amine and aromatic amine. Aliphatic amine again classified as primary amine, secondary amine, and tertiary amine. This classification is based on the whether the alkyl group is attached or the aryl group is attached. For example, CH3NH2 is present, it is aliphatic. The aryl group is present, it is called aromatic. Again, based on the nature of the nitrogen atoms, the amines are again classified into primary amine, secondary amine, tertiary amine. So what is primary amine? Primary amine, the characteristic group is NH2. That is, in ammonia, the one hydrogen atom is replaced and one alkyl group is substituted. In secondary amine, the characteristic group is NH. That is, to the nitrogen, two alkyl groups are attached and one hydrogen atom is present in the nitrogen atom. So it is a characteristic group NH. Tertiary amines having the characteristic group N, in which three alkyl groups are attached to the nitrogen atom. So this is the basic classification. So amines are classified into primary amine, in which only one alkyl group is attached. Secondary amine or amines, to the nitrogen, two alkyl groups are attached. Tertiary amines are amine in which nitrogen atoms are connected to the three alkyl groups. Here the two alkyl groups are attached. If the two alkyl groups are same, it is called a symmetric. Here the two groups are same, so it is symmetric. In this example, it is a secondary amine. The NH group is present. One is methyl, another one is ethyl. So it is called a mixed secondary amine or the asymmetric secondary amine. Here it is a simple amine because three methyl groups are attached to the nitrogen atoms and three alkyl groups are same. If it is different, what you call it is called a mixed. So one is methyl group and one is the ethyl group. It is called a mixed amines. So simple and mixed, whether it is a similar groups are attached, it is called simple, and different groups are attached, it is called a mixed. So in this way, the aromatic amine also classified as primary, secondary, tertiary amine. So it is a primary amine. In case of secondary amine, two aryl groups are attached. So it is diphenyl amine. If three alkyl or three aryl groups are attached, it is said to be tertiary amine. CH5, N, here on CH3, and here on CH5. So it is a aromatic tertiary amines. Okay. So this is a classification of amines. So naming of organic compounds, amines. Here in the common name system, it is said to be alkyl amines. In the Iupac nomenclature, the amines are alkane amine. The suffix E is eliminated and you get the name alkane amine. So let us see one example. A simple example, CH3NH2. Here the alkyl part is the CH3. So it's a methyl part. So in common name system, it is written as methyl amine. Okay. In Iupac name system, here it consists of only one carbon atom. So corresponding alkane is methane, and the suffix E is eliminated, and the suffix amine is added. So this is Iupac. See this example, CH3, CH2, NH2. The alkyl part present in it is ethyl group. So common name is, you can say, ethyl, and Iupac name, the long chain, it consists of two carbon atom. So alkane is ethane. So ethane, the suffix E is eliminated, ethane, and amine is added. So ethane amine. Simple. So one more example. CH3, CH, CH3, NH2. So what is alkyl part present in it? This is the alkyl part attached to the nitrogen atom. So it is isopropyl group. So it is isopropyl amine. Iupac nomenclature, the long chain consists of 1, 2, 3 carbon atom. So corresponding alkane is propane, and the amine is present in the second carbon atom, and so it is propan to amine. Next one, the allyl group is attached. CH2, double bond CH, CH2, NH2. This group is allyl group. So the name of the amine is allyl amine, common name. Iupac name, the long chain consists of 3 carbon atoms. What is the first carbon? This is first carbon. It is 2, it is 3. So now the propene, the double bond is present in the second carbon, and last suffix is, the E suffix is terminated, and amine is added. So it is prop-2-ene amine. Let us consider the secondary amine. Secondary amine, the characteristic group is NH. The common name system, the dialkyl system is applied. And in the Iupac nomenclature, that is N substituted group. So it is N-alkyl, alkane amine. See one example. So secondary amine, in which 2 alkyl groups are attached to the nitrogen atom. So it is secondary amine. It is an example of simple amine. Here the 2 alkyl groups are methyl. So you can write in common name system dimethyl amine. In Iupac nomenclature, the general is N-alkyl alkane amine. One of the group is considered as alkane, and this is the substituted group. So what is the substituted group? methyl is a substituted group. The name is N-methyl. And in the other chain, the methane is present. So N-methyl methane amine. So name. One more example. CH3 NH. Here the ethyl group is attached. So one is methyl group, another one is ethyl group. Now what is the common name? The two groups are arranged in the alphabetical manner. So it is ethyl, methyl, amine. Clear? In Iupac nomenclature, one of the group that is in the bulky group or the longest chain is considered as a alkane amine, and the substituted part is the methyl group. Okay? So the name of the compound is N-methyl ethane amine. N-methyl ethane amine. See this example. It is an example of mixed amines. One is the ethyl, another one is the propyl group. So this is ethyl group attached, and here the propyl group. Now what is the name? In alphabetical, ethyl is first. So it is ethyl propyl amine. This is common name. In Iupac name system, one is considered as a substituted part, another one is the alkane part. Here, propyl is a bulky group, so it is considered as a alkane part, to which the ethyl is attached. So the name is N-ethyl, long chain propane amine. Okay. So here ethyl is considered as a longest chain because the methyl ethyl, it is the longest. Here ethyl and propyl is the longest chain, and so it is considered as a substituted part. Okay. In case of tertiary amine. Tertiary amine. One example. In tertiary amine, 3 alkyl groups are attached to the nitrogen atom, and the characteristic group is N. In common name system, it is trialkyl amine. In Iupac name system, one is considered as the alkane part, and the two remaining are considered as a N substituted. And so you can write this N disubstituted, that may be alkyl or aryl, NN dialkyl alkane amine. It is the common part. Now what is the name of this compound? Here 3 methyl groups are attached, and so the common name is trialkyl. What is alkyl part here? Methyl amine. The Iupac nomenclature, the one is considered as alkane part, and the remaining 2 are considered as a substituted part. So it is N, N, 2 methyl groups are substituted. So N, N dimethyl, and alkane part is the methane, and so it is methane amine. That's the name. Consider the other example. CH3, CH2, N, here one CH3, here one CH3. Here the 2 groups attached are one methyl, ethyl. So common name is ethyl dimethyl amine. E is alphabetical first. So ethyl dimethyl amine. In Iupac nomenclature, one is considered as a alkane amine and another 2 are substituted. The large is considered as a alkane. So you cannot take methyl as a alkane part. So it is a ethane amine. In ethane amine, in which to the nitrogen 2 methyl groups are attached, and so it is N, N dimethyl ethane amine. Clear? Okay. One more example. Here the CH3, here one N, here one CH2, CH3, here the 3 alkyl groups are different. One is methyl group, it is very familiar. and here ethyl group, here the propyl group. So which is considered as the alkane part? The propyl is considered as the alkane part. Other two are substituted. So what are the two groups substituted in the nitrogen atom? One is the ethyl, so it is N-ethyl, and another group is methyl, so N-methyl propane amine. So it is the IUPAC name. Common name system, it is a methyl group, it is a ethyl group, it is a propyl group. So alphabetical, ethyl is first, so ethyl, methyl, propyl amine. Let us see some practice questions. The question is classify the following amines into primary, secondary, tertiary amines. Here there is a trick to find out the primary and second tertiary amine from the name and formula. First one, this is amine which consists of the characteristic group. What is that? The nitrogen, 2 hydrogen atoms are present. The characteristic group is NH2. So if NH2 is present, the amine is primary. Clear? If NH is present in the formula, it is called tertiary amine. Sorry, secondary amine. N is present, then it is tertiary amine. So it is classification primary amine, it is secondary amine. Okay. So from the formula itself, we have the trick. The NH2 is present, it is primary amine. NH is present, it is secondary amine. And the N is in the formula, it is tertiary amine. Okay. Now see the nomenclature, IUPAC nomenclature. The name is N-diethyl propanamine. If the two alkyl groups are substituted in the nitrogen, that is, you have the two N's are present, it is a tertiary amine. So it is, the classification is tertiary amine. So in the tertiary amine, there are two NN substituted present. Here only N is substituted. Here there is no N. In case of IUPAC name. From the formula, molecular formula, you can find out primary, secondary, tertiary amine. Okay. See this compound, the formula is given. The formula itself consists of NH2, and so it is primary. And the fifth one, it is a common name, dipropyl methylamine. So in the common name system, only one alkyl group or aryl group is present, it is primary amine. Two alkyl groups are present, it is secondary amine. Three alkyl groups are named, it is tertiary amine. So in the case of common name. So that is a trick to find out the type of amines. From the formula, NH2, NHN. From the IUPAC name, no N, only one N and two N's. And in the common name, one alkyl groups, two alkyl groups, three alkyl groups. See, here the three alkyl groups are present. One is methyl group and two propyl groups. So it is a tertiary amine. Okay. Here the formula is given. The formula consists of NH2, and so it is primary amine. The formula consists of NH, and so it is a secondary amine. The formula consists of NH2, it is a primary. So classification is very clear. Okay. Now test the IUPAC name. So what is the IUPAC name of this compound? The long chain consists of 4 carbon atoms. And it is the primary amine. So it is 4 carbon. So it is bute. And the amine is present in the second carbon. So butane to amine. Clear? And this is the secondary amine. The IUPAC name consists of N alkyl. One is considered as long group and one is a substituted part. So it is N methyl ethanamine. Here you can write the formula NN-diethyl propanamine. So it is a tertiary amine. 3 groups attached. What are the 3 groups? One is the ethyl. Here one ethyl group. And here one ethyl group. And one propyl group. CH2, CH2, CH3. Here the IUPAC name is benzene. The aromatic ring benzene. And E is eliminated. Benzenamine. Or sometimes it is aniline. The aniline is, name of the aniline is IUPACly accepted. Dipropyl methylamine. What is the formula? Tertiary amine, the N. 2 propyl group. You have CH2, CH2, CH3. 1 is the methyl group. So example 6, it is a benzylamine because the benzyl group is present here. The IUPAC name, it consists of only one carbon in the chain to which the phenyl group is attached, and so it is phenyl methanamine. Then here it is a seventh one is a secondary amine. Here the two groups attached are, one is methyl and another one is a phenyl, and so it is methyl phenylamine. In IUPAC nomenclature, it is N-methyl benzenamine. To the nitrogen, the methyl group and phenyl groups attached. Phenyl is a bulky group, so it is N-methyl benzenamine. Sometimes it is N-methyl aniline. So it is this name also accepted by the IUPAC system. And here it is the group attached is cyclohexyl group. It is a type of primary amine. The common name is cyclohexyl amine. IUPAC name is cyclohexane amine. Clear? Okay, students. I hope that it is useful to you. Thank you for watching.